Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at Riot Quest Chili Con Carnage. This is another skirmish game we're covering as we are loving them, and it's in vogue at the minute for skirmish games. So let Lipstickpaddy tell you all about this crazy, quirky Kickstarter. So Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Well, hello peeps. Have we got one hell of a quirky Kickstarter here for you tonight. Anyway, Riot Quest Chili Con Carnage. Now, this is a great expansion of sorts in Riot Quest, which is a very cool skirmish game, which I'm currently on a high to collect skirmish games, so this one's looking really interesting. Converted, here we go, 135,000. So they've way gone past their goal, everything's going well, stretch goal's getting busted through, and there's some interesting things going on this Kickstarter, which I think could catch on with other Kickstarters, because it's quite exciting, actually. Let's go down. Dun, 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 dun. Now, if you don't have the original Riot Quest, you can get that here. We'll explain that in a minute, but effectively you can get everything in one way or another. Now, what we're looking at here is Riot Quest Winterland Wasteland. This is the base, what we're looking at here. So this is for people, I've already got that. Well, there's 2 expansions for you here if you've got this. Now, one of the things about the game is the minis are coming in metal, which puts the price up considerably. But if you're going to paint metal, you get the same end result as a PVC model, don't you? Or are the models in metal like great detail? And if they are, this is an interesting question, is it? What's more expensive? Going metal or going resin kit? Because if you go metal, they're coming in one piece, I guess, and we're going to come in white metal, so they'll be primed, I think. But if you go for resin kits, they are going to be, you're going to have to build them. They're coming off spruces, so it's interesting. Is metal the middleweight? Possibly is. I don't know. Now, one of the incredible things about this Kickstarter, which I find bonkers, is there's no FAQ, and there's a lot in here to digest. And the FAQ is like, what? Now, it's a skirmish game, and you're going to be playing it on a board, but the boards are all unique. There's 3 boards in the original game that will be up. You will be able to grab the neoprene mats in the pledge manager for them. And there's a new mat for this one. So these expansions. Now it says it's a fast-moving, highly unpredictable skirmish board game. That's because the board itself has gameplay elements on it. For example, the one that's coming with this expansion is going to have conveyor belts, switches, and things that can happen. And the expansions offer new gameplay options too. So they're coming metal and unassembled. I missed this. We missed this at the station. We didn't see this. We don't know what size they are. No one's asked that in the comments. There's no FAQ for this. What size are the minis? I'm guessing the 32. Are they 28? I mean, what's this guy? He looks really small. Are they bigger? We don't know. We just don't know. So they are going to come on spruces. White metal on spruces? Where have I got white metal from? In the comments from one of the collaborators. So I'm still scratching my head at the minis. Now it is developed. You can check out the rules. It does look really fun. There's a full tutorial here from the team. Very, very good. Let's have a quick... This one's nice and short. And you get to see some of the... hero art here, some of the abilities of the heroes, and way up. There's lots talking about. You can see like the heroes here from the first edition. They're all kind of interesting, cool. showing a bit of the boards of the old ones, but it's mainly talking as if it's going for a rule book, so it's hard to get a grasp of it on the table here. We've got another one down below, don't worry. Now there's two parts to this expansion. First of all, it is solo play, and you can put up to 4 players because there's a boss. This guy is introducing a boss fight into the game where you can solo against the boss. He'll have an AI deck. You can play 1 versus many. You can even bring this guy in as a player too. He has a boss card you can see here and a Malignant Fusion. Now, it is quite expensive, this box. It's like $50, and you're just getting this giant mini. We don't know what size it is. That might help you understand why it's so expensive. If it's like an 80 or 120 mil mini. But on top of that, you are getting this new game mode, and it's got all the extra cards and stuff like that. And all the videos are definitely worth watching. Some of them are fairly long, and but here we can kind of see how big the board is and the dynamics of the map, how it works. It's all really cool actually, and nice, colourful, zany. As it says, unpredictable, certain random events happening that you can adapt to, and you can kind of see the big mini here looking a lot bigger than the others, so he's going to come more expensive in the box. Now the heist expansion, another $50 box here. It's going to have 3 bot models with the cards, security cards, alarm tokens, because you're effectively robbing the bank here. It's almost like capture the flag in essence, and yeah, it says you'll be stealing treasure chests from around the arena and trying to return them to your home base, all while fending off your opponents, so if it's 2v2, and the security system trying to stop you also. So it's almost like capture the flag, but there's also these NPC bots and this lady that's trying to stop you as well. She herself is exclusive to her box as well. They are offering separate minis for collectors and all that stuff. And you can certainly $1 pledge to get in. It's just a given now that $1 will get you into the pledge manager. Even if they say, you know, we want you to come in on a 10, no, you can just put a 1 in and you'll go straight in, it looks like. Because no one's asked that in the comments, and the FAQ's not supporting it, so you can put 1 in, we'll see. You can put it in. There's also this bounty expansion pack. Now, during the game, when you're playing it, you're picking up bounties while you're playing it, and some of them will put stuff on the map. Instead of putting tokens on the map, you've got the minis here. So, again, all this is painted for this Kickstarter, and it's gonna come unpainted. But this is good because you're putting more of the getting rid of tokens and replacing them with minis. And with all skirmish games that I've been looking at are all heavy miniature based, so this is a welcome pack. Heroes themselves, they all have this kind of we're floating on clouds kind of thing. Jetpack here from Dreyfus Flubbin. Excuse me, this little tubbing orc guy, or he's a goblin really. Mecha Nolith. Yeah, okay. Gatling bow. Gatling bow, loading arrows in. That's fairly interesting as a weapon. This, the Living Covenant, he's got this like giant book. And he's like standing in it and chained to it. What's going on? It's like this big grimoire. Grimoire? I don't know. Another goblin here. and Widget Mathalate Archaeologist. I do like this character. They all look really cool. I like how they're like buffed up. It's got this kind of interesting fantasy look, a kind of a timeless look that you've seen like World of Warcraft. It'll still look cool like in 10 years, 30 years. Look at World of Warcraft. It still holds up today, even though the game is ye old. It has its own goofy theme tune that you can listen to as well here. Now, there's this really interesting bit now. There's reward levels and bonus loot happening. Now, like this expansion, Kickstarter, there's 2 expansions, and there's like 2 base games to go for, and they're $50 each. These are pretty good because you're getting 5 heroes, you're getting a board, they're calling it arena map, and you're getting the decks and the gear cards and the dice packs with them all. You can of course get both of these, but this is like the cheap come on $50. You can just get whatever you want. The expansions are coming at $50 as well. I like the fact that they're both offering a new mode. They're changing up the skirmish. I'm all for that. So yeah, we'll be following this on the $1, and if we get a dry month on Kickstarter, we'll definitely update our pledge, because like I say, we're getting really into the skirmish mode. It feels a really cool genre because there's like there's really good kind of, it's a good space to collect them kind of thing, because they all have their own depth to the fighting. Anyhow, of course you can get them both for 100. 2 out of 3 ain't bad pledge. You're getting the 2 expansions plus the bounty expansion. That's really good, because each of these are you get these 2 for 100. You get these 2 for 100, and you can pick any 2 of these for 100. Okay. Now you can get the base cards, and you get the 2 base pledges here for 100. That's okay, but I think most people that are coming in here, you can see what you're getting though in the 100 here. You're getting all these nice metal figures and all good. But if you want all of it, the big bowl of chili con carnage, you get everything here. You get the boss expansion, the bounty expansion miniatures, you get the heist expansion here, and you get the new set of heroes. So you get everything from this Kickstarter, but you've still got to add on the 100. So then you'll be at 320 if you're coming in new. Ooh, why are they all expensive? Also, on this reward level here, 229, you'll notice get 250 bonus prize tickets and 250 bonus loot tokens for the loot vault. What the heck is that? We'll try and explain that as we go down. The early bird is the dog here, the iron wolf, and the cooler, but you'll be able to get that below. I'll show you how. Now it looks like it's coming at retail, everything you're seeing here. So that'd be okay, trying to pick it up at retail if you want to avoid Kickstarter and stuff like that. But this is like the a la carte stuff, and you can get these minis if you only want a few of them, or you're collecting minis or stuff. So stretch goals. These have been unlocking these tickets. Depending on your pledge, you'll be at the gold level if you're one everything, which is the Carnage, chili con Carnage thing. Let's go down to that one. The big bowl of chili con Carnage. That's gold tier. So the first one here give you 150 tickets of each. Some more gear. Unlocked an add-on. This is for the playmat of the Mechon or factory. There's a really high-res picture of this in the updates too. Updates are worth looking, actually. I won't bother going in there because it's a nice surprise if you are interested in it to go and have a look. Now, these are locked down here, but it's going to be giving you more tickets, and these tickets will be used as we go down. So here's the loot vault. It says, note, dun, 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 dun. Only these rewards are available for this whatever. When you go to the pledge manager though, if you update your pledge, I'm pretty sure you'll get these tickets as well. Like, it's a given. If the campaign ends before you have enough prize tickets or loose tokens to claim everything you want, you'll be able to add on any prize reward for this extra. So everything, it will be in the pledge manager. So this is the loot vault, and you can spend your tickets getting any of these heroes. Right, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 prize tickets. Prize tickets. So if you gold level, that's giving you 4, 5. If it gets to 480k, you're going to be on 600 tickets, which means you can pick 6 of these, and you'll have to pay for the other ones. Loot vault now. These things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. So this is bounty. And the bounty is the same. You get 600. So you can get 6 of these, and then you've got to pay for the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've got to pay for 3 of these. So really, if you want to come on here and you're getting everything, you're going to be paying for the everything on this Kickstarter, which is 229. You're then going to be putting the 100 on for the 2 base sides if you want everything. And then if you really want to get this extra stuff in the vault and stuff, you might have to pay extra for that anyway. Just be aware there's going to be 3 more player mats. They're going to be at 45 each in the pledge. So this could easily go to like 400. This could go to $600 if you want all the mats as well. So yeah, why are these games so expensive? So, FAQ. I know we've got on this project late, but the FAQ should at least be saying how big the bases are, what they're made out of. You shouldn't need to dig around in the comments here. It's kind of weird. And yeah, you can see it's kind of quirky. It's a site that I wish that it did like daily unlocks, because at the minute it doesn't look like they're going to blast through their stretch goals. And it is a little bit confusing as you go down the page, like what's going on? What is going on? But essentially, the 229 will get you all these minis that you're seeing here, and you'll get the 2 like gameplay expansion boxes, the extra prize tickets that come with a gold level, and any of the stretch goals coming out. So you're getting like quite a good bunch there, but still coming in from the first base, I'd want to get everything. So it's up to you. But please let me know if you have Riot Quest. Are you jumping on everything here anyway? Please let people in the chat know your own opinions on the base as well, coming in back on this. Do you have the base and you're not interested in any more? Because I think this stuff's really cool. If you're into skirmishes, are you as hyped for this as I am? Because it is looking very, very cool. Look into the updates, find the surprises with like the gameplay mechanics of the different boards and stuff. That's why it's kind of interesting, because you're not just skirmishing on a map, the map's doing stuff. So it's like its own beast. That's its kind of quirk. I almost feel like it's very expensive, and they could have done a plastic mini version just for point of entry and let people upgrade to the metal if they wanted to, but they've gone for that anyway. That's just something that I wish could have happened. And if you want the pledge to go up here, offer some sleeve packs, because there's a lot of cards here, and if you're collecting them in all the boxes, then there's some sleeve packs for them on. People enjoy them, and a little thing like that. But hey, there's Riot Quest, another cool skirmish game on Kickstarter. We're on pretty much late in the campaign here, but should give you plenty of time to check it out and look at the videos that are on offer. But take it from us, if you like skirmish games, there's definitely room on your shelf for another skirmish game, and this one's definitely unique in the space. I'll give it that much, but yeah, especially when you can go for some almost PvE stuff, isn't it? Because you kind of go in as a team to rob the bank, or you're going as a team to knock out the boss. So yeah, it's opening up to some kind of PvE content, which is yeah, all up for that stuff. Well, there you go, Riot Quest, skirmish game, unique twist, metal minis. We don't know how big they are. There's no FAQ here. It's a little bit bananas. They've got like 2 bonus things going on where you're collecting points through the Kickstarter stretch goals and all that stuff, but unless the game takes off in the last 48 hours, it might not give you your 600 coins, and you'll have to pay extra for them. So it's like, we will get everything here, but it's a case of having to pull your wallet out for that in the Pledge Manager. But whatever the case, the Pledge Manager is going to be really interesting. So if you go in here on $1, you're going to get a plethora of stuff from the base games too, including some of the exclusive stuff that was on the first Kickstarter. I think we'll be on that. So yeah, it's going to be very, very cool. Anyway, there's my view on Riot Quest. Certainly one I'm interested in, and I'll be $1 pledging in just to weigh everything up, because it is going to be like another 600. And shipping prices are really reasonable too, so that's good. And yeah, we just got to hope for a quiet month on Kickstarter, which May is not going to be, but we might get something quiet in the summer. Especially, we might get hit with loads of Gen Con stuff and Essen stuff if they get cancelled again this year. Expect a glut of them this summer, and generally that would be quiet times for you to update your $1 pledges, and this is definitely one that is one that I won't want to miss anyway. And there is that option of going retail, but you can kind of see that if it goes retail, it's going to be even more expensive. So, and you're not going to be able to get like the play mats and some of the exclusive minis and all that stuff. So you've really got to risk it for a biscuit if you're waiting for retail. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and I'll be back for another video tomorrow, as we are picking up a lot of ones that are in the last 7 days of doing them, so we really need to get them covered. But yeah, we're having fun with all these Kickstarters, and I hope you join us for our other videos in the next few days, as we've got a boatload to cover. So thank you so much for watching. You take care, stay safe, and bye bye for now.